Hey girl. Hello Cancer, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your general weekly reading for this week. Now I also do love ones in specific for each week, which I'll put a link to up here if you're interested. If we get into love in this one, we get into love. If it doesn't come up though, you know where to go. I always ask for individuals to rely on their intuition when it comes to my readings because I like to speak in examples, I like analogies, and so I may be using the analogy of business, but for you, this reading may actually pertain to love for you, right? You know your situation better than I could. Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, right? So I'm going to be doing 3 rows for you. Hopefully these cards resonate. If they do, let me know in the comments below which card called out to you the most and how it gives you an aha moment if you do get one. And if you do, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe because I am super appreciative of it, Cancer, when you guys take the time to do that for me because it does help out my channel a lot. So yeah, let's just get this last row going for you, Cancer, and then we'll just get this reading started. Actually, I can talk about it while I shuffle for your last row. We have for your first row, we have 2 of Fire, 9 of Air, and 10 of Earth. So you're trying to go through some type of forward movement. You're trying to do something, but I almost feels as if you're not feeling confident about it, Cancer. You're not feeling confident about it. This is kind of speaking in terms of like foundational energy with that 10 of Earth. So maybe you're like trying to manifest something actively in your life and you don't feel good about it for some reason. What's going on here, Cancer? So let's show these cards. 2 of Fire talks about coming into your own new partnerships and contracts and continue moving forward. So you are going forward with something, Cancer. But this 9 of Air is kind of like where it kind of trips me up a little bit because it's talking about expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, right? So I don't know if you're expecting the worst in this 2 of Fire energy, whatever it is that you're working on, or if it's paired with this 10 of Earth, where it's like, because 10s talk about completions of a cycle, right? So it's some type of cycle completing and working on some type of new foundational energy, but I don't know, it's just like that 9 of Air trips me up though. So let's get some clarifiers going for 2 of Fire. So we have Knight of Earth, 6 of Fire, and then Ace of Water. So this is something new, this is new territory for you. You're going into something that's completely new territory for you, Cancer, and so maybe that's why you're a little bit unsure about this. But I feel like you kind of are honoring like what feels right to you, right? Because this Ace of Water is talking about, it's kind of just like a newfound journey for you. It's like you are like randomly inspired through this type of journey. And the 6 of Fire talks about it's like good news, public recognition and stuff. So it's like there's like an overall energy of where it's like positive feedback, like a positive flow of energy. Empress card as well. Like, yeah, I am kind of confused as to what's going on with this 9 of Air, right? This Empress card, number 3, write that down by the way, Cancer, talks about just like continuing on with this abundance and just like making the most of it. But I don't know, let's go into this 9 of Air, figure out what's going on in this middle energy, what's eating you up. I am kind of looking just throughout your other rows here. Your second row does have the 9 of Swords, so maybe this is like a mental battle for you. Because that's the thing, like 9 of Swords is the representation of air for you, right? So you have 9 of Swords twice, which is usually when that card comes forward, some type of mental battle that you're having with yourself. So let's get into this a little bit more. We have 6 of Air, where it's talking about things are looking up for you, right? So maybe this is just kind of like past energy. Maybe you're kind of just dealing with like residual energies of like this 9 of Air. Maybe there's some type of event that happened in your life that caused you to make some type of change in your life, right? We do have Queen of Fire paired with the 5 of Air. Now this is an interesting energy because it's like, this card is talking about asking you to spread your wings and fly, but with this 5 of Air talks about learn an unwise choice and learn what you can from the situation and to review everyone's motives. So this is an interesting energy in the sense that it's almost like letting me know that there's something or someone that makes you not feel as good about yourself, that kind of stops you from spreading your wings and flying like the Queen of Fire talks about. So I don't know if this is like a insecurity thing or what have you, but let's get into this 10 of Earth. Because it's like, overall, Cancer, like the energy is extremely good for you. There's just like there's some type of blockage coming forward to you. So the Dreamer card comes forward to you, Archangel Metatron, and I was kind of thinking that this card would come forward for you. Page of Earth, and then the Justice card. So this is again talking about some type of cycle that you are beginning with this. This is kind of giving me confirmation instead. You know how I was talking about before the 10 of Earth, this could have been just like the completion of some type of cycle for you, for whatever it is you're trying to manifest. This Page of Earth is kind of like, gives it for like a twist of a message where it's just like this new journey that you're going to be going on, this new, whatever it is you're actively trying to manifest right now, Cancer, like it's going to be extremely fruitful, right? The Dreamer card, a leap of faith. You know, that's the thing too. With the Queen of Fire and the Dreamer card, it's kind of asking you to go like to jump off that cliff, right? Not obviously not literally, but it's just like asking you to take that risk. It's almost like you're kind of like hesitating right before you jump, take that leap of faith. And so this Justice card comes in where it's talking about do what you know is right and standing up for your beliefs. So there just seems to be some type of underlying energy where you don't trust yourself. I don't know where this energy comes from, but it is something that we need to like figure out, Cancer, because it's like you have such good energy like around you. You have such good things trying to work out in your favor this week, Cancer, but it just seems like your biggest issue is your biggest blockage is going to be whatever is going on up here. But I don't know if this is like I do kind of feel like there's like something I'm making it seem like y'all are crazy, but what I mean by this is like some type of insecurity. So let's use myself as an example. If I was friends with somebody and they just said that my tarot readings suck, if I allowed that to like get into my head, even though like I'm having like good results everywhere, or like things are like really picking up for me, that kind of like comment in my head would just sit with me. So I feel like that's what's going on with you. There's some type of energy that's sitting with you that's kind of bothering you. You have the 7 of Cups, or let's get into your second row rather. You have the 8 of Cups paired with that 9 of Swords in reverse again, and then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is kind of like this 8 of Cups, I forgot what it was. This 8 of Cups is kind of asking you to walk away from something, even though it doesn't make sense. So this could just be talking about like that mental battle thing again, right? Even though, let's go back to my reference of like that friend. If that friend told me that, well, I don't know why I would want to stay with them if they said my reading sucked. But it's one of those things that like, even though it could be like seemingly like a good thing, seemingly like a, thing that you shouldn't walk away from, you kind of are having to like make the choice to walk away from it for your mental health. It feels almost like there's something that's not good for your mental health. The 6 of Pentacles is kind of letting me know that there's like an energy where it's like you're investing a lot, but someone else is not maybe doing it back towards you. There's not like an equal give and take. There's some type of imbalance going on that's like causing you to just like freeze, Cancer. I have to like watch my verbiage because it's like making me upset because and I'm getting teary-eyed. Hello? It makes me upset, Cancer, because it's like so much good is happening, like at least on like an energetic level. And I know how much that sounds like a cop-out, Cancer, trust me, I know it. But it's like, and things like, that's the thing, before things are able to manifest in the physical realm, in the earthly realm, there is like an energetic factor to it. There's like a buildup that happens, so you do have to have patience with that. But it's like, I always say, thoughts are energy. We're constantly manifesting, and we can either be manifesting good things or we can be manifesting bad things. And so it's like your mindset, because someone put that seed of doubt in your head, or something put a seed of doubt in your head, you're treating that as the reality, and it's like so much like you might be missing out on some wonderful opportunities. Now, I pulled some clarifiers with this 8 of Cups. I pulled the King of Coins, the Queen of Coins, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of like an energy where it's like some type of traction. I mean, obviously you'll know which coin that you are, but it's kind of like telling me a storyline of like two people who used to be a really good match, right? They were each other's counterparts, but this Knight of Cups in reverse, which I'll hold up right so you can actually see the card, is letting me know that it just isn't working out anymore. This is kind of like an energy of something's not working out anymore, and that's why you need to walk away from it, right? So this could heavily talk about like those counterparts could just be talking about some type of environment, but I do feel heavily it's some type of social thing of where it's like someone's instilling like not good feelings in your head. So let's get into this. 2 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, there's some type of toxic energy in your life right now that we kind of need to figure out why you're allowing this to influence you still, Cancer. Hanged Man in reverse. With this 8 of Swords, it's like eating up at you. And this 2 of Wands being reversed as well, obviously I'm showing you upright. This Two of Wands being in the reverse, it's like another disempowering energy. Like you don't feel like you can actually have any control of the world. Yeah, I don't feel like pulling clarifiers for the Six of Pentacles. I just do feel like this second rose is just talking about an energy of letting go of something that is just really weighing you down. They may have the best intentions for you, but their best intentions is still like not good for you. It's not healthy for you. And you kind of have to put yourself first in this situation, I feel. Put yourself first and your passion first. So we have, for your last row, we have, and this is the row that you need to be working on for this week, we have the Wheel card that came forward, the Magician card, the Four of Wands, and the Knave of Discs. So this is someone that's being vulnerable, right? Someone that's being vulnerable, which is you, in some type of way. And I feel like there's some, like with this Four of Wands energy, I feel like it's someone that's like close. I can't help but say, like, I do feel like there's some type of energy that's close to you, some type of environment, some type of workplace, person, something that's close to you that you're trying to bear your heart out to. Magician card comes forward where it's just like they're kind of like, Magician card in this deck is like, I see this as someone like taking away, like sucking away someone's power. So I do feel like someone is like actively like, it's kind of like an energy vampire, right? Where someone's just like constantly draining you, but I don't think it's intentional. I feel like that's just like their energy. It's just someone that like weighs you down a little bit. The Wheel card comes in where it's just like, until you let this energy go, that's when, like when you let this energy go, that's when the wheels start turning in your favor, sort of thing. So it is like a situation where you're being asked to let go of something so you can continue rising up, Cancer. I'm sorry that this reading wasn't as like cheery and optimistic as usual for you, Cancer, but I really do feel like there's so much potential in your life right now, so much good happening in your life right now, so much potential of what can be for you in your life, Cancer, that's just like, we need to take care of this energy. We need to take care of whoever is making you feel lesser than in some type of way, whoever or whatever is making you feel lesser than. And it could just be your own head, right? It could just be you and your relationship with yourself. So I hope this reading was helpful. Again, remember to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoy my reading style. But until next time, Cancer, I love you so much.